How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious video clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content, just like this. In early 2021, TikTok user BV1150 began to suspect that something wasn't quite right around his home. He was hearing strange noises and felt like something was wrong. In March, while trying to get some sleep, a loud banging started emanating from their closet. They grabbed their phone to document the noise. Take a look.
Hey, get up. Get up. Get up. What are you recording me for? You here, listen.
They search the cupboard, but there's nothing there.
That Ouija board. I'm getting in this room. I can't sleep in here.
Another clip shows something a little more visceral. Again, the uploader felt like something was off, so they grabbed their phone and began filming. Take a look at what they captured.
Hey guys, I think this might be the last time.
At first, it can be hard to see, but if you slow it down and brighten the image, you can make out a strange shadowy figure standing in the room. Viewers were terrified by this encounter, with most comments checking in to see if the uploader was okay. Some thought they could hear a small child whispering in the background. Others felt the presence was demonic in nature. So what do you think's been captured on camera here? Let me know your take down below. With Christmas just around the corner, now's the perfect time to snap up some of our merch to stuff the stockings of your friends and enemies alike. We've got aliens, skellies, and cryptids, oh my. Do you have creepy friends and family that love weird shit? Then load up a t-shirt cannon and fire our merch into their hopes and dreams this Christmas. Do it! Dark Ghost Paranormal is a famous paranormal investigation YouTube channel based in Russia. They often travel to eerie abandoned properties that more often than not present some very bizarre and inexplicable activity. In this clip, they investigate a rural abandoned village in Russia. No one knows why the town was abandoned, but over the years it's been dubbed the Village of the Dead. It's rumoured to be haunted by the spirits of its former occupants, but just what happened to them remains a mystery. The following video seems to suggest a terrible tragedy took place that may have taken the lives of several villagers. The uploader explores the deserted village.
Реально мертвая деревня. Такое ощущение, будто бы я попал в прошлое.
Early on, he comes across an old-fashioned windmill, a relic that suggests that people haven't lived here for a very long time. While exploring the area, something eerie can be heard in the distance.
Я раньше такой крик слышал.
In order to thoroughly investigate the town, the uploader places several cameras around the property. About halfway through the video, one of the cameras captures something chilling. Watch. Watching that again, we can hear some strange noises, when suddenly a shadow appears out of nowhere. Later, they set up some equipment to try and communicate with any spirits that might be lingering in the old house. Several minutes in, a rather unsettling conversation takes place.
Кто ты? Что с тобой случилось? Как ты умер? Ты меня видишь?
Нет. Я только слышу тебя. Он хочет, чтобы я не видел тебя.
Кто он? Попытайся вспомнить, что с тобой произошло.
Я поняла. Сильная боль. Все кричат. Помогите нам. Боже. Помогите. Не погибаем. Спасти. Копайте быстрее. Это конец.
Towards the end of the clip, another eerie encounter happens. Watch.
Кто-то идет.
take another look at that, you can hear footsteps move quickly towards the camera holder. This final encounter is the last straw for the YouTuber, as they finally decide to call it a night and leave the area immediately.
В общем, всё, друзья.
So what caused this rural village to become abandoned? And is it really haunted? Well, according to the conversation we heard, it's possible a fire ripped through the town, causing some of the residents to lose their lives. It's even suggested that the event was so traumatic that their spirits have been trapped here ever since. This next clip was uploaded to the YouTube channel Nothing Inside. It's some CCTV footage captured in an elderly home. It appears the cameras have caught something rather odd. Take a look. As you can see, a transparent shape lifts up from the chair and passes to the right of screen. Seconds later, it returns, then disappears completely. Here's the image again, but brightened up. Unfortunately, there's almost no information about this clip. Where and when it took place remains unknown. This makes it difficult to research the history of the property. It's well known though that elderly homes see a lot of death inside their halls, so some viewers are certain this transparent figure is the spirit of a former resident, perhaps someone that passed away in this very chair. This next snippet of security footage was uploaded by Paseo Infinito. It shows the inside of a warehouse as two workers go about their day. But as you're about to see, one of these workers becomes the brunt of something unusual. Take a look. A giant piece of circular wood suddenly flies towards the man. Luckily, the man wasn't injured, but I'm sure he was left shaken by the strange encounter. So what could have caused this enormous piece of wood to suddenly move like that? Some viewers suggested a sudden gust of wind. However, this footage takes place inside a warehouse, which would rule this out. Others thought it might just be a prank, which could be true, but it just seems a little bit too harsh to launch an object that large and heavy at an unsuspecting colleague. So that leaves the paranormal theories. A bunch of viewers thought it had to be an angry poltergeist. As always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewer. What do you think's been captured on camera here? Let me know down below. This bizarre piece of footage aired to millions of people around the world on live TV. On a segment of Inside the NBA, we see basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal behaving strangely. Watch.
Two-time champion of the All-Star Weekend player talent show.
You are talented. I give you a little credit on that. A lot of credit.
As you can see, the program returns from commercials when it seems Shaq has paused.
This is the reigning two-time champion of the All-Star Weekend.
He doesn't move. He doesn't blink. It barely looks like he's breathing.
Credit on that. A lot of credit.
This goes on for several minutes as the rest of the team banters among themselves.
As a matter of fact, you both have experience singing New York, New York. His was at the Slam Dunk Contest. Yours was in Vegas.
Yes.
We had the show out there. Here's just a little sampling.
Eventually, Shaq seems to snap out of the trance-like state and rejoins his fellow broadcasters.
New York. New York.
Hey, yo, let me lead, bro. Let me lead. I got you.
Naturally, theories ran rampant when this segment aired on live TV. People said Shaq was everything from a malfunctioning clone to an alien, a robot, and even a lizard man receiving a transmission from HQ. The Freemasons were even implicated by one comment who thought a grand conspiracy was unfolding before our very eyes. Of course, a lot of people were genuinely worried that Shaq may have experienced a micro stroke or some kind of seizure.
Yes.
We had the show out there. Here's just a little sampling.
So until someone confronts Shaq directly, this bizarre piece of live TV will have to remain a mystery.
New York.
Hey, yo, let me lead, bro. Let me lead. I got you.
In October 2019, a hunter in southwestern British Columbia captured something truly bizarre on his trail cam. The footage was uploaded to their YouTube channel, The Facts by HowToHunt.com. The hunter, Steve, explains that this particular area deep in the BC wilderness is known for strange events and mysterious sightings. He says he often feels an inexplicable pressure surround him when approaching certain areas. Footprints of unknown animals have been discovered, and large figures have been spotted by various hunters moving through the woods. Now, take a look at what the trail cam captured. As you can see, there's a trail of shining lights, almost like eyes glowing in the darkness. Whatever they are, there's a procession of them, all in a row. The hunter notes that where this footage was captured, there's a steep slope just behind the tree in the foreground. Here's a daytime shot of the hunter standing next to the tree for reference. The uploader estimates, because the ground falls away sharply, that the eyes belong to something that is at least 12 to 13 feet tall. So what could these lights, or eyes, belong to? The hunter ends the video by saying, "It is what it is," and doesn't speculate too much on what he thinks it could be. Commenters threw all kinds of theories out there, from a family of raccoons in the trees in the distance, to aliens, Bigfoot, and even a spirit. Although, until more footage comes to hand, we'll never truly know what these things are. So what's your take on this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Before we take a look at a bizarre UFO sighting in North America, remember to caress that subscribe button there, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Twitter user ConspirationESP shared this UFO sighting in November of 2021, and it's been puzzling viewers ever since. The clip, which was captured in an unknown part of North America, shows a bizarre object hovering in the blue sky.
See it? Look. Yeah.
It's a long, cigar-shaped white object. It just hovers mysteriously through the air.
See it in your viewfinder, but where is it here? It's, going right.
The camera holder is clearly excited by the sighting.
Whoa! Whoa!
Did you get the bird passing by?
No.
No one really knows what this object could be. It seems too large to be a lost balloon, and it's not shaped like a conventional drone. Many have said that it has to be aliens, that it's some kind of ship conducting surveillance on Earth. While it's impossible to definitely say this is true, the strange nature of the craft certainly does make you wonder whether aliens are visiting our planet.
Whoa! Whoa!
Did you get the bird passing by?
No.
Now, if you can't get enough of our content, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that scary video on the top there. Otherwise, we have massive, scary, curated paranormal playlists right there that'll keep you entertained. Now leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button, and that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.